to the block. You about to set me off. Set my fuse in motion. I'm like a massive explosion.
Welcome to the Bristol Studios. I'm Chris Berman, and this is NFL Countdown. Coming your way, it's the Broncos gunning for their 7th win. I see them turning to their run defense to take the burden in this matchup. Facing them, we've got the Ravens, also aiming for victory. Their key, a great group of receivers. For Denver to have any hope, they're going to need a big game from this man. Guy who led his club with 9 sacks a year ago, we're talking about the veteran leader of this defense, Trevor Pryce. Pryce, you may remember, shifted from his natural spot at tackle to an end last year. He never skipped a beat. He'll likely be getting after people in this game. Broncos, Ravens, up next.
All right, Chris, thank you, and welcome everyone to the newly named M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Dan Stevens here, along with my good buddy Peter O'Keefe. Peter, looks like we've got a good one in store for us.
Absolutely, Dan. And it'll be interesting to see how big of a role the crowd plays in this game. You know, it may sound unimportant, but if you can come into an opponent's den and take the crowd out of the game early, it can really be an advantage for your club. We'll see what happens.
And as the teams get ready below us, who do you think is the guy to watch in this one?
Well, I like Chris's pick, but I've got my eye on someone else, too. Warren Sapp can stop the run with the best of them, and that's going to be the difference here.
And as the officials and team captains move to the center of the field, let's go down for the toss of the coin.
Tails will receive. Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover boots the opening kickoff. Medis catches it back at the 3. Tackled at the 28.
Adrian Medis got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Broncos will start this first play of the drive at their own 28-yard line. Smith didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Chris McAllister kept both eyes on the short out there and easily dismantled that play.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Get the best of them.
Second down, 5 yards to go.
Ball at the Broncos, 33-yard line.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Dwayne Carswell looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but not much.
Not a lot of potential on that call.
Plummer really rifles this pass, and this one is incomplete.
Jake Plummer threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
That will bring up fourth down, and what a disappointment. That would have given them the first.
You gotta make those plays when they come your way.
Knorr lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Knorr takes the snap and punts it away. Robinson fields the punt at the 23. The Ravens offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 22-yard line. Lewis takes the handoff and heads upfield. Breaks a tackle. 40. Eventually tackled at the 35. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Well, that was an impressive run back there. What a fluid runner. Oh, he's such a joy to watch.
That's the first time they tried to run it there, and the decision paid off pretty big.
Yeah, when you've got ball carriers like him, it's foolish not to make the running game part of your attack.
Barber chews up 4 yards, and that brings up second down.
32 with the tackle.
Don't give him an inch, baby. Don't give him an inch.
McNair unloads this to the right sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down.
Let's break down the quarterback here. 9th-year man out of Alcorn State, and a nose for coming away with a big play when the chips are down. He's got this job for a reason. He's got the skills to pay the bills.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Lewis picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Jamal Lewis used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
McNair rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Al Wilson got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
On second down, they try for the first. But it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
This one will fall incomplete. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Stover kicks from 38 yards out, and they take the... The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks it off. Mediz fields the kickoff at the 7. Leaps over a tackle, hunted down at the 43.
Adrian Mediz took the starch out of a powerful kick by running it back for some serious yardage.
The Broncos stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 43-yard line. Plummer throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Gary Baxter came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. McCaffrey goes in motion. Smith catches it in the flat and tries to get free. Pushed out at the 48.
Now here's a pair of hands. 9th-year man out of Missouri Southern State. And I'll tell you, if the football is thrown just anywhere near him, it'll be under his arm, guaranteed.
Portis will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 4th down.
Ed Reed was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They take away any and all room and prevent that play from getting past the line of scrimmage. 4th down coming up. Knorr lines up for the punt. Knorr gets the snap and punts it away. Robinson gets it at the 20. Tackled at the 21. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Ravens with a small lead, 3-0. The Ravens are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. McNair unloads this one to the left, and the reception's made at the 36, 35, brought down hard at the 31. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Derek Mason made the catch back there, but then worked for a few extra yards on top of that. Great effort.
That was little atonement for dropping the ball the last time it was thrown his way, Peter. He definitely made sure that he held on to that one.
Yeah, much better focus that time around.
Lewis carries it past scrimmage and moves forward for 7.
Jamal Lewis had a lot of help from his blockers on that last play. You know, that is so key for a running game.
They move the ball, and it will be second.
Steve McNair lays this one in beautifully. Got to see it one more time.
First down with the tight end right. Lewis picked up about 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
With the tackle.
Look for them to do something with that tight end of theirs, Dan, blocking or otherwise.
Barber will get the carry on 2nd down and gets the touchdown.
This is a good call here, Dan. These short yardage plays are a lot harder than you think, but on this one, they tough it out on the ground and get everything they need.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism.
What a player.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover booms a beauty here. Mediz decides to take it out of the end zone. Dragged down at the 29.
Adrian Mediz caught the ball in the end zone and had a big run out of it. Saying no to the touchback was a risk, Dan, but it paid off.
The Broncos offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 29-yard line. Portis gains 3 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Ball at the Broncos, 32-yard line.
Okay, put it back, double back.
Sharp goes in motion. Plummer fires this one over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Jake Plummer threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
McCaffrey catches the bullet out left, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Check those stats out. You have to respect these kind of career numbers.
Knorr gets the ball and punts it away. Robinson fields the punt at the 22. Stopped at the 24.
Marcus Robinson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Ravens come out on the field, and they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at their own 24-yard line. Heap snags the missile, and he's just...
Sam Brandon manages to...
Ricard is at the 45. Tackled, and the clock will... The Ravens take their first timeout. First down, 10 yards to go. McNair got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Steve McNair took a shot back there, which is why that pass went nowhere.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. McNair rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete. Third down, and 5 wide receivers take the field. Taylor makes the catch out. Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second. McNair throws a beauty to the right side, and this one is incomplete.
Keep them where they are. Force them long. Red five.
Taylor didn't haul that one in.
Al Wilson was sitting back in the zone waiting for the pass.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens enjoying a lead 10-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime update. Let's quickly highlight the key drives so far. The Broncos did absolutely nothing on offense. Their best drive was a 3-and-out that only inched the ball 8 yards on 3 plays. Micah Noor capped off the drive with his third punt. The Ravens did get it into the end zone, however. They showed us what their offense can do by forwarding the ball 80 yards on 5 plays. Tiki Barber put the capper on the drive, rambling it in for the touchdown. And now for my hot-at-the-half player. Tiki Barber has had a terrific game so far, really highlighting his skills on offense. I believe if he carries his momentum over to the second half, they've got to come out on top. And that'll wrap things up from the Bristol studios for now. Let's go back out to the game with Dan and Peter.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome back to M&T Bank Stadium. The Ravens get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 10-0. Now let's get to the game.
Jason Elam kicking off.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elam boots the second half kickoff away.
Randy Hines got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Ravens send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 19-yard line. Lewis carries this one off to the right and gets well past the markers for a first. McNair gets all of his arms into this pass, and the...
Frank Sanders has 2 guys.
First down, tight end to the left. Taylor catches this one, and...
Steve McNair.
McNair throws a bullet to the flat, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Derek Mason had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's 2 drops by one of the more sure-handed receivers in the game.
Wow, it's not often you see him out of sync like this.
Spencer.
Jim.
Hey, Air McNair, maybe you should have thrown it that time. Right.
3rd and 19.
Right, Ronnie,
Ball at the
backwards.
42-yard
That's
line.
easier.
McNair unloads this one to the left, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first.
Darrell Green couldn't get to his man until well after he had passed the markers.
Lewis gains 8 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Kennedy with the tackle. Second and
Look at the
2.
numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Lewis gets the call again and heads left. First down, goal to go. Barber barges off right guard and gets in for the score.
Barber plays some smash-mouth football here. Bam! What a punishing shoulder charge.
That was his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty.
The Ravens dawdled there and gets called for delay of game. Kind of like trying to get my kid ready for school.
Holding.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover rockets this one deep. Mediz decides to take it out of the end zone. The Ravens have it. The 20, stopped at the 15.
He's going to keep his wits about him here and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control.
The Ravens offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at the 15-yard line. Heap snags the dart right sideline, and that's a touchdown.
Todd Heap is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
A nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known for making those big gallops like that.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Matt Stover to attempt the extra point. Dave Zastrudel holding.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks this one away. Mediz fields it all the way back at the 2. One man to beat, no one in front of him. Touchdown!
Adrian Medice is going to get this.
Jason Elam to attempt the extra point. Steve Berline, holding.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elam booms a beauty here. Robinson decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 24.
Marcus Robinson powered downfield for a big gain. Hey, who needs the touchback when you can get even more yards yourself?
The Ravens offense will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Keep catches the bullet out left and gets past the marker.
Oh, wow. Look at the yardage racked up through the air.
McNair passes this one, and he's hit as he throws, incomplete. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Ravens in command of this one, 24-7. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Lewis has his number called on second down and picks up 8 yards on the play.
3rd and 2. Ball to Ravens 42.
Lewis gets the call on third down and lowers his shoulder for the first.
Jamal Lewis lowered his shoulder and really lit into the defense to gain some yards back there. That was some great running.
Well, Peter, a pretty nice job there converting on third down.
Yeah, didn't get a lot, but didn't need to. Good job.
Heap has this one fly off his fingertips, incomplete.
Todd Heap didn't quite have that extra reach you need to bring those kind of balls in. He came close, though, and he got a finger on it.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. McNair throws a bullet here, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Mason catches the hard throw, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Derek Mason fights for every inch of turf he can get. Watch here as he makes the catch.
Right there, and then he runs for a few more.
Classic overachiever, not unlike myself.
That's another medium-range catch for him. He's really found his niche in there.
Yeah, unless he starts getting shut down, there's no reason for him to move out of it.
Lewis gets the call on first down and gets past the line.
Jamal Lewis comes through the D with a shoulder charge there on that big play. I didn't even see a trace of hesitation in him. You can't coach that.
That touchdown will seal it, Peter.
Well, barring some type of miracle, they are going to come away with this one.
It's good. .157. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks it away, and this one is headed to the sideline. Not a good kickoff as this one flies out of bounds at the 25.
Number 3, kicking team. By rule, the ball
The Ravens shanked the kick out of bounds, so they'll be handing over some primo field position.
The Broncos will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:57.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to nickel.
The Broncos take their first time out.
Second and 11. Ball to Broncos 39 yards.
Plummer zings it to the right side, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Gary Baxter shadowed the slant route they were trying for and is able to force an incompletion.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
3rd down, 1 man back. Portis hauls it in right side, and he will be well. The Broncos will take a timeout. That's their second. Plummer unloads this one to the left, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on downs.
Chris McAllister already sees how this play is going to go and busts in to break up the pass. That is killer defense.
That chain around their ankle just got heavier. They turn it over on downs when they can least afford to.
Yeah, I don't see how they can put this one in the win column at all.
The Ravens offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 40-yard line. He makes the catch on the right sideline and has some room to run.
Touchdown, Ravens!
Todd Heath makes the catch, but I really love that great move he made after the nap. Oh, just a little something special, like the mustard you put on your scrambled eggs in the morning.
That reminds me, I won't be able to make it over for breakfast next Sunday. Forever. That's his second TD reception, and obviously the passes are coming his way when they get in the red zone.
Well, he's taken on the role of scorer today, Dan, and I got to tell you, he's filling that role nicely.
Five-yard penalty.
The Ravens might want to wind their internal clocks, Dan. They got called for the delay of game.
Attempt the extra point. Dave Zastudel holding.
Now the point after, and it's good. .133. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks it off. Cole fields the kickoff at the 13. Eventually runs out of bounds at the 46.
Chris Cole took a huge chunk out of that kick with that great run back. He clearly...
The Broncos will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:28. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Ashley Lee looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
Another incompletion, and they still can't get it done through the air. And now that we're in the fourth quarter, Peter, it doesn't look like things are going to change.
No, it's a day to forget, that's for sure.
The Ravens have it.
Ray Lewis delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there, and he gives up the football for the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive play.
Peter, there are many ways you can start a drive, but a turnover is not one of them.
No, definitely not. That was a big-time play.
The Ravens offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 42-yard line. Lewis takes it for his 11th. The Broncos take a timeout. That's their final one.
Second
Look at the
and
yards
7.
after the first hit. That's how you fight for every inch of turf.
Left.
McNair throws a beauty to the right side, and it falls incomplete.
Todd, he ran a nice little corner route there, but was unable to make the catch.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Third down from the shotgun.
3 left.
Hines rips down the lob, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Randy Hines made a superb catch, even though he had 3 guys closing in on him. What a play.
That was little atonement for dropping the ball the last time it was thrown his way, Peter. He definitely made sure that he held on to that one.
Yeah, much better focus that time around.
Lewis carries it for the 12th time and gets the touchdown.
Jamal Lewis has a lot of help from his blockers here. Watch how he slips through the lane they make. Oh, now that's teamwork for a nice game.
That was his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the extra point, and it's good. 43. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks it away, and this one is headed to the sideline. Not a good kickoff, as this one flies out of bounds at the 27.
Number 3, kicking team. By rule,
The Ravens shanked the kick out of bounds, so they'll be handing over some primo field position.
The Broncos start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 43.
Okay. Green, 23, green.
Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock continues to run.
Get ready to see that again.
Plummer spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Third down, empty backfield.
You can't run off me. Try it again. I'll stop you again.
Smith didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Rod Smith staked out some land to catch that ball up the middle, but he couldn't get it done.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
How does 4 downfield? How does it feel?
Plummer gets all of his arm into this pass.
Pass is incomplete.
Correct.
Rod Smith was the intended receiver. Number 55.
The Ravens have the ball to start this final drive of the game in great field position with the clock at 28. Taylor grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Well, check out the passing performance here. Talk about yards.
McNair makes the pass, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Steve McNair winged it into double coverage, but luckily nobody was able to catch it.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Spencer makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Jimmy Spencer got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That'll give us a 3rd down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
McNair.
Kelly Herndon.
The Broncos are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 29-yard line. No good. Incomplete. And that is going to do it for this one. The Ravens come out on top 45-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
I'm Chris Berman. Welcome to ESPN's NFL Primetime. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Saints edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Well-dressed Amani Toomer stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Bears pick up their third win of the season. Sean Alexander rushed for over 50 yards and helped his Seahawks beat the Bengals. Rams, Steelers. Marshall Faulk is going to stay with this play long enough. First, he's got good blockers. Sheds a defender. Will he get in? Hangs in there, dips the shoulder. Yes, touchdown. The Rams go on to win this by the final score of 21-7. At the home of the Indy 500, we had the Colts win by a 9-point margin. Over at Arrowhead Stadium, we had the Chiefs end up on the short end of an 18-point shtick. The Patriots defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Gillette Stadium. The Ravens won big at home and will stay home for next week's game when they meet the Jaguars. Cowboys, Buccaneers. Keenan McCardell streaming down the right side. He could go all the almost. The Buccaneers win this one by the final score of 21-18. Samari Shake, Rattle, and Roll played well despite the loss and showed us why he's ranked up at the top of the league. In an NFC West matchup, we had the 49ers pick up their 6th win of the year. Chad Pennington threw for 250-plus yards and helped his Jets beat the Eagles. And in our final game, we had the Dolphins come away victorious. So another week in the books here on ESPN, but what do you say we hand out a few game balls before we go? Here's my primetime players. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
Gonna watch me all take the ball, and if you wanna try me, get ready for live feed, 'cause I'm about to
Chris Berman, and welcome to NFL Countdown from the Bristol studios. Straight ahead, it's the Jaguars seeking win number 5. I think they'll turn to their big tight ends to block and block all game for them. Knocking heads with them, we've got the Ravens also taking the field. Key for them, their impenetrable pass defense. If Jacksonville wants a shot at it, they're going to need output from this guy. A guy with an amazing 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons, the great Jimmy Smith. This is one of the guys that doesn't knock you over with outstanding speed or leaping ability, but he's one of the best in the business in creating space out there. He'll be a big factor in this one. Jaguars, Ravens, straight ahead.
All right, Chris, thank you, and welcome everyone to the newly named M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Dan Stevens here to call the action alongside my partner, Peter O'Keefe. And Peter, seems to me like we're looking at a pretty good matchup in this one.
You got that right, Dan, and maybe this is just the old lineman in me talking, but when you get two teams like this together, a lot of the emphasis has to be on controlling the point of attack. Tell you what, the team that controls the line of scrimmage wins the ball game.
And Peter, let's talk quickly about one player to watch. Anyone leap out at you?
Well, Chris made a good choice earlier on, but I've got my eye on somebody else, too. Fred Taylor. He's one of those backs that just refuses to go down. He's got so much strength that he can get 3, 4, or more yards with someone on his back. He'll have a big game.
It looks like we're ready to start. Let's go down to the field for the coin toss.
Heads it is.
We'll receive. Matt Stover kicking off for the Ravens. It's time for Ravens football.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks it away, and this one is headed to the sideline. Not a good kickoff, as this one flies out of bounds at the 37.
Out of bounds. Number 3, kicking team. By rule,
The Ravens shanked the kick out of bounds, so they'll be handing over some primo field position.
The Jaguars get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 40-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Jimmy Smith looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Brunell throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 39.
Fred Taylor made the catch without any challenge from the defense, and he took advantage of it.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down, 6 yards to go. Barber hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Hansen lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Hansen takes the long snap and punts it away. Robinson fields the punt at the 15. Tackled at the 17. The Ravens will start this drive at their own 17-yard line.
I think I'm going to keep him here for a while. Left.
Darius tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Donovan Darius swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Lewis gets the call on second down and moves forward for 7. Lewis is at the 35. 45, chased down at the 44. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Ball Lewis.
Barber will get the carry on first down and heads wide right. Stopped at the 37.
Tiki Barber had a lot of help from his blockers on that last play. You know, that is so key for a running game.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Second down with the tight end right. Heap didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Was the intended receiver. Number 23 with the coach.
Lewis has his number called on third down. And
Hey, if you check out this replay.
Mason hauls in the pass and is at the 10, and he's in for the touchdown.
Derek Mason tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
He owned that matchup.
Great effort to get him into the end zone, Peter.
Yeah, that's how to play the game. 110%.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks a short one. Tofield fields the short kick at the 24. Breaks free, tackled at the 39.
LeBrandon Tofield tried to return, but I think because the kick was so short, the D was already there to dismantle the run back.
The Jaguars stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 39-yard line. Taylor gets the handoff and chews up about 4 on the play.
Check this out. Sixth-year man out of Florida and a good performer out of the backfield. He draws the camera's attention most of the time because he can make it happen.
Second down, just a single receiver on the field. Brady goes in motion. Number 13 puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Hammered down. Taylor catches it in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Ravens are out in front, 7-0. Second down with 2 tight ends to the right. Brunell throws the pass, and he's hit as he throws. Incomplete.
Mark Brunell got pasted just as he tried to make that pass. That pretty much killed his chances of connecting.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter third down is an easier third down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Number 13 puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Hansen gets ready to punt this away. Hansen gets the snap and punts it away. Robinson takes it at the 13. Dragged down at the 14.
Marcus Robinson didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Ravens are looking for some separation before half and will start this drive at their own 14-yard line. Mason grabs the fastball over the middle, and he's got the first down. McNair uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Jason Kraft managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Sanders makes the catch on the right sideline, and he picks up 9. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Third short, watch the run.
Rips him down in the backfield. And
with the sack.
Hey, Aaron McNair, maybe you should have thrown it that time.
4th and 7. Ball at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
this one falls
Pass is
incomplete.
Marcus Robinson was the intended receiver. Mike Peterson with
The Jaguars offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 37-yard line. Brunell really rifles this pass, and the completion is good for 6. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Taylor has his number called on second. The Jaguars take their first time out. Brunell uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's incomplete.
Kevin Luckett had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
They've been having problems connecting over the middle of the field, and there was more proof of it right there.
Yeah, a lot of bodies over the middle, and that congestion is what they're having problems with.
Smith catches.
Number 13.
Jimmy Smith. Oh, they can call you Butterfinger.
The Ravens were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their 32-yard line. McNair unloads this one to the left hand.
Derek Mason.
First down from the shotgun. Taylor catches the bullet out left, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more. McNair throws a beauty to the right side, and it's cut for the score.
Touchdown, Ravens!
Marcus Robinson keeps the party going after making the catch right here. And now he's off for more. Coaches love receivers who believe his job is just starting when he makes the catch.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover kicks it away, and this one is headed to the sideline. Not a good kickoff, as this one flies out of bounds at the 20.
Number 3, kicking team. By rule, the ball
The Ravens
plays
shanked the
30
kick out of
yards
bounds,
from
so
the kick.
they'll be
First
handing
down.
over some primo field position.
The Jaguars offense takes the field with the clock at 16.
Right side left.
Taylor will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Ray Lewis with the tackle.
Let's not give me things. Nothing, baby.
The Jaguars will talk it over, and they take their second timeout. Brunell lets it go deep down the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
That's the end of the second quarter.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens enjoying the lead, 14-0. And now let's send you to...
The Jaguars sputtered on offense, to say the least. Their best drive limped the ball 15 yards on 6 plays. Chris Hansen finished the drive off with his second punt of the half. The Ravens did get it into the end zone, however. They ripped off some rushing plays as they pushed the ball 83 yards on 7 plays. Steve McNair finished the drive off with a nice pass for his first touchdown. And now here's my vote for the hot-at-the-half player. Derek Mason was impressive on the receiving end, and it appears he has no intention of slowing down. I'd watch for him to get the ball even more in the second half and keep up this performance. Well, that does it from now from the Bristol studios. Let's go back down to the field with Dan and Peter.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome back to M&T Bank Stadium. The Ravens get the ball first this half, and another score by them could really open up this game. They currently lead 14-0. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Danny Boyd kicking off.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Boyd kicks it, and the second half has now started. Robinson fields it all the way back at the 4. Breaks free, brought down.
Marcus Robinson.
The Ravens get their offense on the field and will start this drive at the 31-yard line. McNair rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's caught at the 49. Finally. First down, tight end to the left. Lewis takes his 4th carry of the game and takes it upfield.
Alan Ricard just nailed his man the way a fullback should on that last play. What a punishing lead block.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Ricard takes it across the line of scrimmage and picks up the first down.
Alan Ricard stuck close to those blockers back there, who opened up some room for him to pick up the yards.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Keep them where they are.
McNair unloads this to the right sideline, and the catch is made at the 20.
Todd Heath. Well, look at these stats. That's a ton of yards there.
Right.
Intercepted. Tackled at the 16.
Well, those were some great...
The Jaguars are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 16-yard line. Holware blasts him back at the 14. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Smith catches it over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down. Taylor gets the toss and passes the line. Breaks a tackle. Brought down at the 40.
Number 13 with the tackle.
Take them yards. Wide left.
Lewis tackles him behind the line of scrimmage. Third down. Jack Del Rio is not.
As we watch the replay here, look for where the ball is when he's tackled. Remember, all he needs is...
After review, the call on the field is overturned. Jacksonville will not be charged a timeout. First down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along. First down from the I.
10. Ball to Jaguars, 40-yard line.
Taylor carries it for a third time in a row and only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Warren Sapp with the tackle.
Burnell throws a bullet here, and it's off. Incomplete.
J.J. Stokes had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Those mid-range passes are not working out for them so far. Peter, what's different in that range?
Well, the coverage and their reaction time. The D is beating them to the punch right here.
Smith grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Burnell fires this one over the middle, and the ball is caught for a gain of 7 on the play.
Ray Lewis with the tackle.
Taylor takes it off the toss and heads upfield. Tackled at the 28. First down. Burnell uncorks this to the left sideline, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Kevin Lockett had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly. Barber makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Rondé Barber couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
A nice throw down the field, but the defense plays it perfectly.
Great coverage downfield that time.
Sapp gets the sack at the 32. That will bring up 4th down. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens enjoying the lead, 14-0. Stokes hauls it in right side, and they somehow get the first off a big 4th and long.
Don't let him move like that. Come on, Ravens.
First down.
First
14th
and 10.
play of the drive coming up.
18-yard line.
Suggs tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Terrell Suggs targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
2nd and 11. Ball at the 18-yard line.
McAllister puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Brunell unloads this to the right sideline, and it's intercepted. Leaps over a tackle, dodges a tackle, forced out at the 30.
Rondé Barber.
The Ravens were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 30-yard line. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Was the intended receiver. Donovan Darius with the cover.
Lewis carries it off right tackle and gains about 3 yards.
3rd and 7. Ball at the Ravens, 34-yard line.
Heap didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Eric Westmoreland didn't back down from the challenge of that big corner route and is able to break things up.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the deep.
Frank Sanders was the intended receiver. Mike Peterson.
The Jaguars' offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at the 34-yard line. Brady goes in motion. Hayes makes a tough catch.
And Reed.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 23.
Brunell throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Edgerton Hartwell swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:44. It's intercepted. Breaks a tackle. Runs out of bounds at the 49.
Gary Baxter has a monster play for the D. He picks off the ball here and then takes it downfield for a huge gain. Man, you cannot coach that.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Ravens will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:36. McNair puts his arm into this one, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Mike Charlton manhandled that receiver like a puppy playing with a chew toy, baby, and rightly gets slapped with the defensive pass interference.
Ball at 37.
Taylor makes the catch out to the Jaguars. Take their first time out. First down, 2 tight ends in the game. Lewis has his number called on first down, and he's stopped. The Jaguars will take a timeout. That's their second.
Second and 9. Ball at the 18-yard line.
Jones makes the nice. The Jaguars take a timeout. That's their final one.
Well, look at these stats. That's a ton of yards there. Ground or air threat here. Let's see what they do, Dan.
Lewis goes right up the middle and gets in for the score.
Jamal Lewis does a terrific job fighting for
1:14. Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Stover kicks this one away. Lockett fields the kickoff at the 11. Jukes runs out at the 39.
Kevin Lockett has to adjust a little.
The Jaguars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:09.
Empty. Right left. Jay, switch, red 23.
The ball's loose. They get it back.
Jamar Nesbitt recovered the ball, but this is an all-out terrible play for the...
Second down and 4 wideouts in the game. Brunell zings it to the right side, and the catch is made, and the clock continues to wind down.
About this play? You got him all
Brunell spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock.
I see you looking at the clock. You better look at me. I'm taking this work down for you. Back to back.
Tackled, and he's short. They'll turn.
Ray Lewis just...
The Ravens offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 40-yard line. Heath snags the dart right sideline, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down.
Steve McNair played this pass in beautifully, rendering the defense irrelevant. When you can make accurate throws like that, the whole field starts to open up for you.
There's another example of how he's been feeding his receivers on the right side of the field. A lot of connections made there so far.
Hey, there's no reason he needs to spread it around if you're connected. Mike Charlton draws the defensive pass interference.
First down, the clock is stopped at 18.
13.
Taylor catches the Ravens take their first timeout. First down, goal to go.
If we see the pass here, Dan, I have no doubt it's heading to his go-to man.
He's in.
This is a good call here, Dan.
12. Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Stover rockets this one deep. Lewis decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 25.
Jermaine Lewis decided to take it out of the end zone. Turned out to be a good decision, Dan. He got some good yards there.
The Jaguars start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 8. Barber hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Second down, and 5 wide receivers take the field.
3 times and I get a wish, baby. Christian to his right.
Brunell rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Chad Williams got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Third down from the shotgun. Smith grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Jimmy Smith had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he's had a string of missed catches before this.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Ravens come out on top 28-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Gonna want me all take the ball, and if you wanna try
Welcome to NFL Prime Time on ESPN. I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Texans walk away with a 6-point victory. The Ravens won this contest, but will stay at the first place in the AFC North. The Jets keep on amassing great stats, but didn't keep on top of the scoreboard this week in the loss. Marty Booker had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Bears beat the Chargers. Patriots, Broncos. Antoine Smith from his own 21-yard line makes a move, gets a couple of blocks. Where is everybody? He could go all the way. Touchdown. The Patriots win this one by the final score of 27-23. Down in the deep south of Atlanta, we had the Falcons get nipped by 3 points. In an NFC North matchup, we had the Packers pick up win number 7. Up in Ford Field, we had the Lions get nipped by 3 points. The Buccaneers defense came away with 3 turnovers in their victory at Tampa. Colts, Dolphins. Ricky Williams gets the pitch in the shadow of his own end zone. Sheds one tackler. He's too fast for this man. Down the sidelines. Could it be? Could it be? Close, an 80-yard play to turn the game around. The Dolphins go on to win this by the final score of 24-20. The Cowboys won at home and will stay home for next week's game when they meet the Bills. The Steelers won this contest but will stay at the second place in the AFC North. The 49ers win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. And last but not least, we had the Bengals come away victorious. So we're more or less at the midpoint of our season, things starting to take shape just a bit in our playoff race. Here's the men that got my primetime players game balls. If they get their way, we will see them come postseason. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.